And we're live. Had a short stream yesterday because I had some stuff come up. But hopefully today it will be much longer. Hopefully. Because 8:45, I want to go till around 2 o'clock. Which would be 9:45, 10:45, 11:45, 12:45, 1:45. So like 5.5 hours. To make up for the fact that the Alan Wake streams weren't very that long. You know, I've been adjusting my sleep schedule as far back as I can. That way I have more time to stream and more time to do stuff. The only difficulty with that is I'm like calorie counting right now. And it's easier for me to just like go to places and buy food because I know how much calories are in the food than cook it myself. But most of the places aren't open until like 2 or 3 hours after I've been live. So I want to have the time to stream for I'd like to stream for about 5 hours every day. And have time to do stuff before work, so that's why I want to stop around 2. But anyways, you don't care about that shit. We are going back into Mankind Divided. When we left off, we went to the Ruzicka station and got the DSD. Was able to do that without having any major confrontation at all in the actual station itself, but the way there was a bit difficult. But yeah, so the plan now is I looked up because I want to do all the side missions that I can. So I looked up. There's 2 that I missed. There's Neon Knights and the cult thing. So I pulled up a guide, which I don't have open on my other monitor, unfortunately, because I'm a bit of a dum-dum. And I don't think I'll be able to alt-tab out of this, so I'll just have to pull it up on my phone instead. So we will do that. Had to pull up, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it means I'll have to use a fucking an IGN guide. I don't think we hit the golden ticket either, because I think the golden ticket was the one I was talking about, because I mentioned, I think it was in the first stream of this game, that there's like people are like using black market officers to sort of smuggle their way out of, I think actually it's this guy here.
Watch out. Cowards could have bombs in the docks.
Nothing to spare, right?
Oh no, it's down here.
Don't forget it.
Doc Larry! Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All OGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
I'll clear it up with the people I work for. They'll take care of it.
And who do you work for exactly?
Does it matter? You worried I might outrank you?
Of course not. These rules, they apply to everyone. Besides, I am regional director of document checking. I report to God directly. It is God who tells me that if you continue this way, without proper permit, I am morally obliged to shoot you.
Seems legit.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
We'll play along.
This document agent you mentioned, is he the one in charge? He gets you to stop Oggs and offer them this opportunity to do business with him.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed. Tell him Drahomir sent you. You'll see. I give you address, yes?
All right, give me the address. I think I'd like to see who's behind all this.
Shekashka. There is a courtyard behind the apartment building. Very easy to find. My friend will be there. He will get you latest permit card. Just pay him and don't ask questions. We got this.
There we go. And I want to go ahead and tip up all of these before we start. So, oh, there we go. Tab. Yeah. There's a courtyard. Oh, I bet it's this one. It would have to be. Let's see. Yeah, it is.
Please, I can pay you. You must.
I only sell neon.
Please, I was here first. Please, I can pay you.
Oh,
You
sorry.
must have new rockets.
Sorry, we only
The
sell
hard
neon.
way.
We shouldn't have to hide our addictions.
Have you ever pissed rainbow? Neon is a beautiful thing, if you can afford it.
Don't bother, Handel. No poses.
Hop up, Adam, you fat sack of shit. Whoops. He didn't really stand a chance either way. The Diwali want us to move all in with Neon. They now control 100% of production. They want us to control 100% of the distribution. 60% of our profits go to Diwali. We keep 35. The chemists get 5. Head to 22 Zelen if you need to restock. The code to the apartment is 310. 310. Repeat business and positive word of mouth are essential right now. That means we have to avoid selling to Oggs no matter how much they beg. There's that, and there's one more. Although, actually, we'll do these two first, just because.
Keep walking, Clank.
Was that necessary? Probably not, but don't worry about it. Give it to yourself. You give it to yourself too. Don't worry about it.
What is it?
Fuck. Well. Yeah. But yeah, we'll do these two, and then we'll do the second one, because the second one is because the second one is the cult one, and I think that one derails you from everything.
Don't bother, Handel.
Alright. So I think we'll do the golden ticket first, because that one takes the longest of the handful that I know of.
This area is restricted to you, Lord. Get out of here, Flame.
You looking for Bert?
I was stopped by someone named Drahomir at a checkpoint. He sent me here. Apparently you help Augs with documentation, upgrade their permits.
You have the money.
Maybe. You want to tell me what I'm paying for exactly?
You paid to get your name on the list. Melina upstairs, she works on your shiny new permit. You come back in 1 week to pick it up. Standard pickup fee will apply.
How much do you charge people for this?
Not people. Augs. 35,000 credits.
Flash flood warning in my area. How interesting.
Your buddy said this one was on the house, because I'm such a nice guy.
Drahomir would never say that.
What would he say? Something like, gouge every Aug sucker I send you for as much money as you possibly can? Is that how this works?
Look, just give me what you have, and I'll put your name on the list. That's how it works. Melina does surprisingly good work. Puts more effort in than we ask her to.
I think I've heard all I need to about your offer, and about your friend upstairs. I'm gonna try my chances without the papers for now.
Suit yourself. Only a matter of time before they come knocking at night.
That bombing is bad for business.
I work for
Augs are
Interpol,
getting
dude. I'll be
attacked in the
fine.
streets. They laying low.
But we are gonna sneak around. The good thing. These guys are so dumb. These guys be so stupid. They don't even notice. Bycrossed. Condolences. Franca, I heard about Tomas. I don't know what to say except I'm so sorry. When I heard about the bombing, I never imagined anything like this. I suppose no one ever thinks that someone close to them will be caught up in one of these attacks. Is there anything I can do? We can come into town and take care of the Peter. Congratulations, bubbity blibbity. Spam mail. Alright, so let's go rob these fuckers and take their shit. I just repeated myself. Don't you worry. These guys are so dumb. Look at this guy right here. Look at this dude. He thinks he's good.
Drahomir will let us send him a second check.
Fuck, I don't have the Og to get past that. You know what, though? Fortune favors the bold. See if I can't just run. Turns out I can't. Turns out I can't. Because that does not go where I thought it was going to go. Which is fine. don't know how Jensen is short enough to fit underneath that, but I don't ask questions. Wow, talk
Okay.
about lucky. Precious Monk, 1980. We can just get those off. Turn these off. Alright. Hey,
Please don't shoot me.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no og left behind.
uh-huh.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
I hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
You're involved in something that takes advantage of people, and you're worried about your resume?
That may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse. Oh, okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I? You're totally on my side, right? One of the good guys. Not like Drahomir.
You know, it would be nice to her, because I
I'm not
remember
here
that
to
she
make you
was kind
nervous.
of
I just
forced
need you to
into this
explain
whole
to me the
forgery
essentials
ring
of what's
thing.
been going on here.
Essentials. Right. Essentially, I was trying to help my augmented friends.
The way I saw it out there, the promise of fake documents was being used to extort people. How does that help them?
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain. The government, they print up these official permits each month, but they only sell them to the rich corporate and military allies. Meanwhile, the other orgs, they get cattled out of the city because their documents aren't up to date enough.
very
That's what was
Soviet.
happening to my friends.
Government corruption versus organized crime. And regular people get caught in the middle. You gotta love the classics.
When it was just me, I didn't charge anyone. But then Drahomir shows up and turns it into this big operation with fake checkpoints and ridiculous fees. I didn't want anything to do with that. I wanted to stop.
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Drahomir said he would kill me. Looked at me kind of like you're looking at me now. You're not going to kill me, are you?
What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. Look, the real problem is Drahomir and that checkpoint of his. Without him in the picture, the rest of them couldn't run a lemonade stand. Maybe you could... You know...
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Don't you?
I like knowing there are other options.
Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint. Who knows? Maybe there really is one good cop in Prague.
That sounds like the safest bet. Otherwise, you're asking me to pick a fight with a bunch of guys in uniforms, scam artists or not.
the whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again. Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean, if we knew for a fact that we could help someone, we should do whatever we can, right?
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of.
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries, so the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, how do we help?
Their names are Edward Broad and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
Alright. I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others will leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of.
I've already taken care of the guys outside. They won't be a problem.
Thank you. As mysterious military types go, you're pretty neat, I guess. By the way, there's a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
Alright. I think this is it do be. Rob them of all of their moolah. These dumb assholes are none the wiser. Let's go handle Drahomir first. Real asshole that guy is. So there's a female cop that hangs out.
Doesn't mean great. Another one. Getting to be as many planks here as in Rome. How are you? Tell you what, I hope Rabia worked.
Yeah, here she is.
Not from here, are you?
What gives it away?
You just walked up to a police officer. And I have this funny feeling you expect something good to come out of it.
About the repression in the city.
Look, I have nothing against your kind, okay? Personally, I mean. But I am on the front lines of a police state. I am a child of my moment in history.
Sounds awfully abstract for a cop.
To be competent, I have to be complicit. My way of being okay with that is to be abstract. I don't drag human beings from their homes. I drag historical outliers. I don't shoot into unarmed crowds. I fulfill the will of history.
You mean the will of those in power?
Same difference.
Awfully lucid for a totalitarian cop.
Let me guess, not in Prague. And not since the incident.
In America, Detroit, a long time ago.
I envy you. I look forward to the day that I can say I used to be a cop a long time ago.
That bad?
If I could do it again, I would be a fireman. No one looks into a fire and thinks, shit, does this one really deserve it? You can just follow orders and feel good about it.
I recently got stopped at a fake checkpoint. Heard there was a cop around here who might know what I'm talking about.
Draumir, he's a slippery fuck. Pays off all the right people, provides all these bullshit documents that prove he's legit. Regional inspector, my ass. I'm putting a file together.
A file? This guy's dressing up like a cop and harassing hogs in the street.
Sounds like 90% of the people I work with. Listen, the right amount of coin in the right kind of pocket, fancy-looking paperwork, those things go a long way in this city. Especially if the perception is that he's not really doing anything wrong. Just giving hogs a hard time.
There's more to it than that.
That's exactly what I think. Why don't you fill me in? What's Drahomir been up to behind my back?
There was a girl named Elena. The way she tells it, she was forced at gunpoint to work for Drahomir. They kept her in a little room and made her forge documents for them.
Why didn't she go to the police?
She was scared. A lot of people are scared.
Yeah, of course they are. Prague's going to hell. The bad cops don't care and the good ones are too busy filling out forms. Fuck it. Drahomir's been pulling this shit for long enough and I'm sick of being told to ignore it. Official police business now. Stay out of it.
Another one.
Oh, I can't help them. I can't help them. I forgot. You can't actually shoot them. You just have to let them fight it out and then tend to the aftermath. And here's me completely forgetting about the fact that EMP shots disable cameras. Whoops.
You really want to leave roundabout now?
Or what?
Just because Drahomir looked not from.
Yeah, we'll skip through this.
Official police business now. Stay out of it. Hello? Time to shut it down, Drahomir!
Milena, I've got an update on your friend Drahomir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
It's been taken care of. He's not gonna be a problem anymore.
Thank God. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad you did. Listen, if you ever need documents for something...
I'll be fine. Thanks.
Well, now that that shit's over with. We can get out of here. Actually, we can go on and handle the, we can go give them the documents, and then we can do the neon cyclist.
Come on. Together.
We were machines, sir. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. There is something struggling within. Moments when something enters into us. Thoughts come upon us which are not of us. We feel what we did not used to feel. We hear voices teach us to have children so that we may love them. Primus, is that you?
Are you Arenka Bauer?
Who are you? Please, take whatever you want. Just leave us alone.
I didn't come here to take anything.
You haven't? Arenka, she gets very scared. Whatever you've come to tell her, you should first tell me. I am the robot Helena. Arenka's not well. We must shield her.
Arenka paid someone to make her an AUG permit. To keep her from being taken to Golem City. That someone wants to come through.
Really? If that's true, we'll be very happy. If we can stay in Prague, maybe they'll even... There was once a great play that predicted so much. Robots, revolutions, the future of mankind. She memorized all of it. It's her way. It's my way of trying to understand.
I'll take your word for it. Here. This permit is good enough to fool anyone who takes a look at it.
Does this mean I don't have to hide anymore?
It's not that simple. You're still in danger. The permit needs to be activated. Otherwise, a routine scan will mark you for Golem just the same.
I don't understand.
Sorry. There's no legal way for you to stay here. You should prepare for the worst.
We don't know how to prepare.
I'll take care of the activation. Just keep a low profile until I can get it sorted out.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
It's all in Euro speak.
A long time.
Supposed to be alone. Let's go. Heard you're sitting on some cash, Grandpa. Get lost, Dog, before we turn our attention to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done.
Think of that, asshole.
What happened that fateful day in 2027 was beyond terror any of us has ever seen. AUG incident? Try AUG travesty. Try AUG massacre. How about AUG Armageddon? Because that's where we're headed, thanks to the horror of the Illuminati and their humanity front puppets unleashed on the Earth that day.
Thanks, Alex Jones.
Thank you. I didn't know what to do. There are not many people a man like me can call on for help.
What did they want?
What everybody wants. Money. To feel strong. At first I thought they were here to take me away. Any moment now, they will take me away.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man's hopes up. Unless... My daughter? Did she send you? She did, didn't she? Why else would you? Please, tell me. When can I see them?
Why would your daughter send me?
I thought maybe she and the little one finally decided to help Grandpa with his permit situation. But she probably understands that I need to avoid detection. It is better not to make contact.
When was the last time you saw them?
A few years. Since the day of the... you know.
The day of the incident?
The time I ran naked onto a football field as a teenager, that was an incident. This was the work of the devil. He closed our eyes, forced us to see what he sees.
That's a way of looking at it. Yeah, we'll dig.
It's a long time not to see someone you care about.
It's not their fault. My son-in-law, he keeps them away from me because... well, because...
Because why?
What am I, on trial? Soon you'll be judging me just like he did. Like they all did.
I'm more ogged up
Judging
than you are.
What, Edward?
They say I became a monster. In the park. It was during the incident.
You were with your family when the signal went out. Darrow's broadcast. Caused all those Augs to lose control.
I grabbed the youngest by the wrists. We were spinning. We spun like mad. I don't know where it came from. This exhilaration that wasn't mine. It was reckless, I admit. There were mosquitoes in my brain. There was blood. They say that it couldn't have been me. Someone else must have... a stranger, after I blacked out. Please, tell me you believe me. Tell me it isn't possible that I did that to him.
When the signal was broadcast, Augs everywhere were made to do terrible things. Things they would never have done otherwise. Some of them can't remember, or choose not to be able to remember. The truth is, yes, it's possible, Edward. But that doesn't necessarily make you responsible. It was out of our control.
I said, I tried to tell them. Whatever my hands may have done, my heart did not. What kind of defense is that? If I can't forgive myself, why should they? One of them is still alive, and whether I ever get to see him or not, I want to remain as close as I can. I want to remain in Prague.
Here, this permit should fool anyone at a glance.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
See, you can be an asshole if you want to. But we won't.
No, I'm not here to collect. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my nice coat if necessary. If I have to wait in line, I'll wait in line. I don't complain.
The situation's a little less legal than that.
Oh. Do you need me to break in somewhere?
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right. I can do that. I will wait here.
You don't need to break in anywhere. I need to do some breaking and or entering though.
Milena, I met with both those Augs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government
Epstein?
kiosk that handles the augment permit registry. You'll have to access it. Quote unquote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
Alright, I got it.
Her name is Epstein. Alright, let's go to fucking Euro McEuro name. Is that no? Yeah, no, it's ready to go. Yeah, let's get out of here. I almost want to restart and bump it up to Ultra to see if it'll run. I might have to close some other stuff. But I would like to run this game on Ultra. but that would take a while. So I might do it for next stream. I might close everything except OBS and OBS in the game, and try running it like that.
I almost lost my house.
Hold it, Clank. Let me see your permit, and be quick about it.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, officer.
What's the matter, eh? I'm holding you up from some important, This is a BH-847.
Is that what it is? Sounds impressive.
Are you going to be a problem? Eyes to yourself. You are cleared through this checkpoint. Go about your business.
Your actions are being recorded.
I've been trying to get a hold of it too.
Now, busting into this joint. I think there's a back way over here. Yeah, there is. Fuck. There we go. Definitely don't want to go in the front door in all cases. This will hit that before that camera goes back alive. Wow, that was close. Hit that again. Get all these off. Well, I handled the camera and apparently nobody heard it, so. Well, apparently. There we go.
Milena, I got into the ARC permit registry.
Hold on. That should give me access now as well.
Why am I seeing a security timer?
Probably because neither of us have done this before. Cross your fingers. I borrowed this employee ID from a guy in a bar.
You remembered that?
Why does it say there's only one validation slot?
Shit! The city has quotas for this kind of thing. Prague is designed to regulate people to death.
What does that mean?
The system won't let this guy register 2 people. Just scan something. There isn't much time. Help one person at least.
Ah, man, this sucks. We'll just,
Good. Irenka's documents should hold up to any kind of scanning check now. She's as legit as she can be, without actually being legit.
I came here to help two people.
It doesn't always work that way. Look, you need to get out of there, please.
Elena, that permit I wasn't able to scan. What happens to Edward now?
He probably ends up in Golem. Or he gets arrested for trying to use fake documentation. Thrown into a cell somewhere. I don't know. Doesn't exactly feel like a win, does it?
No, it doesn't.
We did the best we could. Listen, thanks for being one of the good guys.
That's something that I really like about the game, is the fact that sometimes your good endings aren't really the best endings. Like, yeah, like, you know, you have to pick one and then the other guy is gonna get, or the other one, doesn't matter who, they get sold down the river. You know, like, that sucks, but that's life. You know, like, sometimes you just get a raw deal. But the lesson to remember is that at least you're able to, at least you're actually able to help somebody. So, let's go check this out. But yeah, that one's rough. Like, Deus Ex has always been really good about having
City run by criminals and
like, it's very good about having, like, if not, like, not morally gray endings, but like the endings aren't always happy, because I mean, life endings aren't always happy, you know, and that's unfortunately true. But it's best to learn to just live with that. And it's stuff like that that makes Deus Ex so good, because a lot of your other games would have a thing at the end of that where it's like, oh, but it's just difficult, but you could blah 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 and save both of them. But here it's just like, no, I mean, you can only save one. Now, let's go check out the Neon Knights.
What is this?
I remember them having a kind of a big fucking lab or whatever. I think we'll go loud on that one just for fun, just because it's been a minute since we had a shootout.
Daz is the man. He'll set you up.
Is this how you get in? Yeah, it do be. It do be. Get a load of this guy.
Zasraná plechovka.
Oh yeah, he dropped the gun. It means it's okay to shoot him. Beekman's Brown Ale. Shut up. I want one of those couch beds and a giant set of moose antlers above it. Nah, girl, we fucking on the moose bed tonight. Fucking, what am I looking for? Oh. Oh no, I hacked your computer. Apartment 202, 33 Clavani in Sista District. Never delivered to this place. Whoever gets their shit's not from us. Chernobog, he wants us to start moving massive shipments out of neon out of the city. Left in my storage locker, you know the one, make sure you're not followed. Where's the extra neon coming from? The Volley have a lock on production now that they've secured the lab, and you're supposed to have a lock on distribution. And if Chernobog finds out the numbers don't add up, you're the first one he's going to suspect. Be careful. Okay. So now, go back.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yes, I do want to buy, you fucking asshole. Yeah, I don't need to give that guy the neuropathy. We'll just sell it. Alright, what you got? What you got? Ah, for 10,000 a pop, there were 5K in Human Revolution. I don't even have battle rifle ammo. Shit's lame. Yeah.
I'll be on my way.
Yeah, fuck you.
Das ist a man. You'll stand alone.
You mind not pointing that at me?
God, you look normal from the back, but then you turn around, you look like Baba Yaga. Oh shit! That'll be fine. It's just gas. Don't worry about it.
Stay away from me!
Yeah, guide weapon shortcuts. You think I'm having an issue with that, eh? Yeah. Whoops.
Wonderful.
We won't push you aside.
Yeah. Take me over to the Blibbity Blabbity Euro name.
What is that?
See, I thought that the... Oh, no, never mind. We might be going to the lab. I don't remember how long this fucking side quest is, to tell you the truth. Why are you... You know how I do it? By speaking English. Think I'm gonna... What do you think I am? Some kind of nerd? think this is Miller's apartment, actually. Yeah, it is. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, to make this easier on myself, let's open that back up. Let's see. Yep, it is. You can tell I've played this game a couple times because I know it pretty well. In fact, well enough that I know that this is going to be worth the trouble. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Alright, well now that we're done looting our boss, God, I would love a space like this. Like the way, oh, this would be so cool. I would have loved that. Alright.
Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system. Smart system engaged. Scanning biodata. Unauthorized presence confirmed. Intruder protocols engaged. You are not the authorized homeowner. Your presence in this home is not certified. Please vacate the premises. You have chosen not to leave. Please confine yourself to a corner and wait for local authorities to arrive.
Okay. Yeah, there's something we need on Miller's apartment.
Don't do anything worse.
Later. I think it's after Golem City. It's in a side quest. So yeah, having his opening his apartment will be handy. That was entirely unintentional, but it's one of those happy accidents, I guess. Oh, we have Praxis. Got a Praxis kit. Actually, that requires 2. I don't want to spend 2 on that until I'm like more kitted out. Yeah, you know what, actually, I do want to get Glass Shield Card. Because I've never actually fucked around with the invisibility that much. So, it'll be fun. And, yeah, let's look at my loadout, shall we? We have 5 rifles. Because, fuck it, why not? Doink. Actually, I should get Icarus. Do I not have Icarus? Oh no, I think Icarus is, no, it's not. Okay, I thought so. Booyah.
Why even try?
Is it gonna take me in a circle? Yeah, it's gonna take me in a circle. Oh, hello.
There's nothing we could do about it. Leon and neuropathy don't mix. You should have known better.
You're saying peace?
Wow, this party is really happening. I can feel in a Euro accent that just does not it doesn't wash.
What?
Looking everywhere for someone that will sell us neuropazine, my search took me to a complex by Pilgrim Station. There's an apartment with a swan on the door. Inside is a secret room that provides this little cleaning provides this little cleaning service. It's actually a front for moving drugs. I didn't find any neuropazine, but I learned something valuable. The reason no one wants to sell neon to the augmented is because it is fatal to anyone with neuropazine in their system. Please make sure you stay away from it. Tell as many friends as you can, Nina. I'm glad you're having a rip-roaring good time, but I'm gonna get out of here.
I don't like being this close.
Static, designed for life.
Don't be ridiculous.
Talisman.
Why didn't you go check if she thought?
Although an analog clock with a square face, that's definitely interesting. I'll stick with my Casio maneuver for now.
There's going to be a candlelight vigil next Monday.
Bloom.
I'm not sure.
They know who is behind it. Tam se chystáš k těmhle hodně.
No, their windows aren't open either way. Hope this gets me up in there. This one. Ah! My penchant. Undefeated. Yeah, I'll use it. It's worth it. Can I be sure it's worth it? No, but my curiosity. Hey, pay it off. You got one back anyway. Neon lab codes. 0311. The boot cleaning service. Dear cleaners, I heard about a new service in Prague that makes special deliveries. Love it. Cygnus. Oh, hey, there we go. We shall call you Cygnus, the god of balance you shall be. I'll take the back door. What a depressing storage unit you have. Oh fuck, it's Banksy.
Hide your magic.
However you pronounce that. Fucking Euro name. Night Worldly News with Eliza Kazan. You're not even real.
Sorry. We won't put you aside. Well, I was here during their time.
Eggs, okay?
Nice time for a walk.
Just take it.
Now I think we're going to the labs. Where all the colors come from, yeah. Let's fucking go. Shit. Yeah, I have an OCD thing about open doors. or open passageways.
What do you mean he's being manipulated?
I don't know exactly, but someone saw him. Have you seen my Pavel? I don't know.
She has lost someone.
I don't understand it either. I don't know exactly, but someone saw him. In the sewers. At the mercy of a man's voice.
A cult of some kind? They say there is a resort.
See, I remember in Human Revolution there being an aug you can get that makes you immune. Talk about motherfucking battery drain. Jesus Maria.
Who's messing with us?
You need to relax, Brad.
Surprised that doctor agreed to work.
Get this out of the way when talking about the audience.
Yeah, let's turn all these cameras off. Turret dominations required. Let's turn these off. Okay, alright. Now this is going to be a little difficult, just because there's a strong density of these guys, but it shouldn't be the worst. Who spotted me?
There's nothing over here. Make sure the chemists do not try to run.
Actually, you know what? No, never mind. I said I was going to go out, didn't I? Don't want to get hurt. Don't get in the way. Ah. Whoops. Oh, you were carrying a gun. Never mind. God damn, lady, you can jump. I need all of you to chill out. And that is going to require you all to knock out. Shut up! Jesus. I was gonna hurt you, I would have already done so. Oh, my bicep is pushing. Stop it. Knock it off. Toxic gas.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Go. One more drug off the streets. And it only cost a couple lives. Oh, speaking of which. Now we're good. Now we have to go find the cult. Which I'm gonna look up a guide for that, just because I don't remember to get to it.
That's no way to get someone to talk.
It's holster.
My brother Pavel disappeared 2 months ago, and he is not the first.
Paulina, go to the sewers beneath the poor district. Tell Jacinta what I've said, and she'll show you how and where you can get in. Don't talk to anyone else about this. After dark, 8 p.m. sharp. Do not go earlier than that. This is important. The gate will open with 6122. I will meet you there.
No.
Please, don't tell anyone. Viznik's not supposed to be here. Shh. But I am here.
I'll take your word for it.
I was part of it. The hive mind. Inside the gate, I questioned what holds us together. Where? Why? Now this. Exiled from exile. I have been disconnected.
Disconnected? Disconnected from what? I don't understand what you're saying.
If there is a lack of understanding between my brains, may not always misfire like these. He did this to me. It's what it does. I can't force you, because I'm not like him.
Not like who? Who forced you?
Together, they succumbanize to him. Him, the opportunist, the savior, the rat. When I resisted, I saw. It made him fear me.
You've obviously been through something. Someone's harmed you. If you can help me understand, then maybe I can help.
Yes, okay. You'll be fine. I can tell. You'll understand. You'll empathize. Because what it really is he's just like us, but more. It's a cry for help. You'll pick up on that.
What's a cry for help?
The little mind thing. The persuasion. He's trapped by what he can do. Just like the rat. It makes so much sense now. Those most scared of what the world had become were most likely to cling to the first alternative. Now they're all insignaled.
Let me see if I got this straight. Everyone beyond the gate is insignaled to something. Like the rat.
Exactly. I'm glad we understand each other. Okay. Just remember, you'll only be able to confront him if he knows that you know that he knows. So, obviously, you'll need the name. The name. I'm not supposed to give it away, but I must. And then you must. Yes?
You're asking me to go beyond that gate, to confront someone who's harmed you, who may be harming others. I'm willing to do that, but I need to know more about what's happening.
He casts them close. He brings them away. You must find out how to uncotangle him from the others, to resist the mentality. They need to be eased out. Figure out what holds them all together. Because it's not his personality. When you finally see Richard for who he really is, you realize it cannot possibly be that.
Richard, huh? Alright. Let's go see what I've agreed to.
Pied Piper is a rat. A rat! Disney could use some help.
Stranger, he should not be.
Outside,
Do not look at him.
He will harm us.
He will behave himself.
He will be made to behave. Richard will know what to do.
He will listen to Richard.
Richard, protect us, Richard.
Richard.
Come closer. Let me see you. There's nothing to be scared of. Everyone's worst impulses get checked at the door, yours included. I hope you understand the need for it. We preach pacifism here. Alternatives to terror. Don't want animals dragging in the mud.
Who are you? What is all this?
This is what the new freedom looks like. A collaborative elaboration of the imaginative experience.
Experiments of some kind.
We're beyond experiments. We're establishing truths, new models of belonging and community, ones in which people can actually live.
You're in a little utopia. There's a man outside who... He asked me to come. He said you... A man outside.
I know what it's like outside. Trapped between acts of humiliation and acts of terror. Between resolutions and registry codes. The canned laughter. The scripted dreams. It's no longer a place for people.
I came because I thought something was... It's wrong. I had reason to believe something's wrong.
Everything is wrong. That's why we're here. Bracketing out the terrorists. If only in this one tiny corner of the world. Allow me to suggest something. A version of you. A version that strips away all suspicions, free of the sinister cells we cling to along the way. Here, you can be free of the injustices, the suffering, your own animal impulses. Finally, you can be human.
Visnick said I had to see through you, your attempts at manipulation, to see you for what you...
Some part of you abhors violence. Some part of everyone does. See, I know you better than you know yourself. I know you don't want to hurt anyone.
I may not know exactly what's going on here, but I do know that an honest man wouldn't need to hide behind a screen.
I know what you're thinking. You can't wait to be the best version of yourself.
I recognize this guy's voice, and it's really bugging me that I can't
I don't
place
know
it.
for a fact that you're doing anything wrong.
That's because I'm not. Unless you count saving these people. We live in a world of brutality, repression, exile. The Restoration Act is the single greatest human rights violation of all time. These people deserve better than that.
Most men claim to be saviors.
You have a skeptical personality. It's understandable. You're a product of your time. No one's forcing you to stay.
You want me to leave? Like Visnick?
I want you to understand. The people who choose to be here, they are good people. And with my help, they have done something miraculous. They have found a better version of themselves, of society. Promise me you won't jeopardize that.
I think you're the one who's harming these people.
As you can see, I'm not harming anyone. I know you believe.
I like how he slowly overcomes you during this conversation, and your Casey actually devolves into saying like what he wants you to think.
I didn't come here to jeopardize these people.
That's good enough. That's all I need to hear. Pavel, look at me, Pavel. Don't be scared. I need you to know that you're not alone. I need you to know it in your bones. Get away from there.
Shit.
This is what happens when the outside world tries to creep in. The storm has passed. It's over now. Close your eyes,
Places we must not
open
go.
them, and feel free of the violence. That other place, the place we were never really part of, it belongs to them. It's always belonged to them. In their world, we are the humiliated, the scavengers, the oppressed. But here,
Upstairs is
here we can be so much more.
Snooping is a symptom of the troubled soul.
Visnick could use some help.
like it down here. If you don't, then you can just fuck off.
Oh wait, I wonder if I have any crafting parts in storage. I hope so. I do not. Shit. That's fine.
Good people don't go upstairs. Good people don't ask why. You're a skeptic.
Upstairs is a good idea. Upstairs is the world of death and
Be
calamity.
content to explore, like us, in the mind.
Pavel, look at me, Pavel. Don't be scared. I need you to know that you're not alone. I need
here
you
we
to
go.
know it in your bones.
Richard and Laborios.
There are places we must not go.
Get away from there. You're safe here with me. I promise. There's nothing I won't do to keep
Be
you
content
here
to explore,
and safe.
like us.
I wonder if I can...
You don't belong here. You...
Okay, so I can use the multi-tool even when under the influence. So that means that I can... Ooh, actually, you know what? No, I do want to seek out Laborio. So, because I don't want to cut that short. And I know who he sounds like now. He sounds like the guy that played, he sounds like the guy
Visnik could use some help.
That played James McPherson from Warehouse 13, and we'll skip through this.
Do not look at him.
He will harm us. He cannot harm us.
He will behave himself.
He will be made to behave. Richard will know what to do.
He will listen to Richard.
Richard, protect us, Richard.
Richard.
Come closer. Let me see you. There's nothing to be scared of. Everyone's worst impulses get checked at the door, yours included. I hope you understand the need for it. We preach pacifism here. Alternatives to terror. Don't want animals dragging in the mud.
Who are you? What is all this?
This is what the new freedom looks like. A collaborative elaboration of the imaginative experience.
Experiments of some kind.
We're beyond experiments. We're establishing truths, new models of belonging and community, ones in which people can actually live.
Your own little utopia. There's a man outside who... He asked me to come. He said you... The man outside.
I know what it's like outside. Trapped between acts of humiliation and acts of terror. Between resolutions and registry codes. the canned laughter, the scripted dreams. It's no longer a place for people.
I came because I thought something was... It's wrong. I had reason to believe something's wrong.
Everything is wrong. That's why we're here, bracketing out the terrorists. If only in this one tiny corner of the world. Allow me to suggest something. A version of you. A version
he sounds
that
just
strips
like
away
Roger
all
Vegas.
suspicions, free of the sinister cells we cling to along the way. Here, you can be free of the injustices, the suffering, your own animal impulses. Finally, you can be human.
And apparently it's not him.
I don't know for a fact that you're doing anything wrong.
That's because I'm not. Unless you count saving these people. We live in a world of brutality, repression, exile. The Restoration Act is the single greatest human rights violation of all time. These people deserve better than that.
Most men who claim to be saviors,
You have a skeptical personality. It's understandable. You're a product of your time. No one's forcing you to stay.
You want me to leave? Like Visnek?
I want you to understand. The people who choose to be here, they are good people. And with my help, they have done something miraculous. They have found a better version of themselves, of society. Promise me you won't jeopardize that.
I didn't come here to jeopardize these people.
That's good enough. That's all I need to hear.
So all we need to do is bam. Then we'll go seek out people real.
Nice time for a walk.
Let's go to fucking up here. Palisade. Get this shit on the road.
we go.
Negocio de magia.
I can help you. I'm looking for Laborio.
It is me. You have come for the magic?
I'm hoping you can help me make sense of something. A strange encounter I had. A man hiding behind a screen in the sewers, surrounded by followers of some kind. His name is Richard. He used to be partners.
Richard is alive. You found him?
I'm not sure what I found, but I know I didn't like it. Richard had a way of depriving me. Things I wanted to say and do, but I couldn't.
I am so happy he is alive. Richard and I was sure that I should have known. Richard always said, the show must go on.
There was nothing entertaining about this. What is he doing down there? How is he doing it?
I have not seen Richard in many years. We developed a show together, the evolution of stage hypnosis intensified through technology. Adapted versions of the Casey and DDE designs.
A social augmentation?
In conjunction with modern hypnotic techniques, something much more powerful than mere persuasion. The communal construction of an alternate reality. For 3 hours on a Friday night, we guided people into brave new worlds.
These worlds you and Richard created through hypnosis, what were they exactly?
They were whatever people wanted, created together with the audience. Every night was different. After the incident, we were made to stop, treated as criminals. It was not right. People paid for their tickets and embarked on imaginative explorations. We did not hurt anyone. We would never hurt anyone.
I'm not sure that's still true for Richard. His audience now, I'm worried they may be trapped. Is that something he could be capable of? Creating a world and keeping people there indefinitely?
It depends on the personality. If someone is susceptible to the message, and if Richard keeps repeating it, it is conceivable.
The technology Richard is using to do all this, how does it work?
Binaural beats. Richard bounces his source transmission through a series of emitters that use targeted neural oscillation to stimulate specific areas of the basal ganglia.
Right. Let's assume I'm not familiar with that particular ganglia.
Richard is using a system of emitters that can intensify and adjust his frequency, his message, his intent. Imagine it. He can make the very soul of a transmission pierce into the brainwaves of his target audience.
I don't need to imagine it. I already know it's terrifying. Why do you think Richard is doing this? What's his endgame in trying to hypnotize people in a sewer?
I cannot say for sure, but after the incident, after the way things began to change, Richard said he was going to find a better place. I did not hear from him again. The loss of so many people that we knew, I believe it broke him.
He didn't seem very broken to me. More like a guru of some kind, with way too much control of the people in that room.
No, Richard is not capable of hurting anyone. At least, he was not before. He was an idealist, the kind of man who... The worlds we created together on stage, they were more beautiful than the reality.
That sounds ominous.
Tell me how to stop Richard.
Richard is conveying a vision of himself, of themselves, of an alternate community they are building together. If it is Richard's goal to keep the people there, the only way to free them is to make them see through it.
Well, how do I do that? Last time I talked to him, it didn't go so well.
The signal he is transmitting, its effect is limited to a specific radius, to the room where the audience is, where the emitters are installed. Wherever Richard is must be outside of that room.
So if I get to him, I'll be able to say or do whatever I want?
Yes, but promise you won't hurt him, please.
I'm not promising anything. Something tells me if I do get in there, he's not going to be content to just talk.
There may be a better way. The emitters, they are somewhere in the room, yes? Okay then, so wait. Wait. Just wait 1 second, please. Wait for it. Wait for it. Where are you? Come. Come to me. Wait. Okay. I think I have what I'm looking for. I think I have found what you need. Ta-da! They're scrambling devices, our failsafe whenever things got ugly. Attach them to the emitters and it closes the ability to amplify. Good night. Show's over. Your gods are but men again.
And that'll be enough to make the people in the room see through them?
I hope. If they have been exposed for a very long time, you need to help them to see. But please be kind to Richard. I don't know what he has become, but I know what he was. A decent man once, who simply believed that
he turned into Brady Culture
better.
Is what he turned into.
We all believe that. There are better and worse
I think
ways
that's his
of going
name,
about it.
the cult leader from Simon Max season 1. Okay, so yeah, now we get to go all the way back to that shithole. What am I saying? This entire city's a shithole. Anyhow, yeah. I think his name is Brady Culture. He was the guy with the afro.
What kind of crazy talk is this? I'm going to get the police. Don't do anything suspicious.
I always thought they were like me.
What the hell?
Back down into it. There we go.
Get away from there!
So am I going crazy, or is like nearly all of the
Get away from there!
nearly all of the side quest missions in this game named after different metal songs, or different rock and metal songs rather?
Good people don't go upstairs. Good people don't back upstairs. The world is dead.
You don't belong here. You need to leave.
Yeah.
Good people don't
Yeah, good people don't go upstairs.
disturb
Good people.
ritual.
Good people can fucking suck my dick.
There are places we must... not go.
You don't belong here. You need to leave.
I'll hit save, but it would be incredulous to think I'll be able to sneak through here. Yeah. I mean, I could just, like, bump up my... I could pop a bio cell or two. We'll see. We'll give this a go. Because I would rather... Do I have any bio cells?
Stop this! We didn't want this here.
Okay, yeah, so in order to not kill him, we have to install the scramblers. And I have no idea where those scramblers are, except that they're behind cameras with turrets next to them, so that's a bit of a problem.
I know I am not the only one wondering what the other...
Actually, we'll do the previous autosave. There we go.
What the hell?
Spread throughout Europe.
Nice time for a walk.
I always thought they were like Krishna. Hang around the ends.
Did not come from one of the apartments, maybe.
Disney could use some help.
How did they get the 10 down here?
Marius! Oh, Marius! I want you... Get away from there!
Am I the only one who wants to know that?
That other place. The place we were never really part of. What do you think you're doing? What is it you have there?
Like, I can't be the only one this one.
Good people don't.
Be content to explore, like us.
You don't belong here. You need to leave. You need to stop this poking around.
I was outside of your cone of vision, man.
You need to stop this poking around.
Well, this is garbage.
The skeptic. He continues to cloud the room with questions, with doubts. He contributes nothing. He may say nothing.
I'm gonna say a few things whether you want me to or not. We got a lot to talk about, Richard. Now that we can finally talk.
Why have you... What is it that offends you so much about our attempt to construct something better?
You mean your attempt to control people? Amplifying your hypnotic techniques with some kind of social enhancer? Keeping people from talking back, from questioning you?
I don't think you understand. Please. These people want to be here. We need each other.
How ugly must the world have looked to you, to go to these lengths? To actually believe that this was some kind of alternative?
We chose to start over. To escape what society had become. What it was turning us into. You may not understand, but they do.
No, I understand. You sought out people who were vulnerable. People like you, who had reasons to run away.
Who do you think they are? There are no missing persons reports. I didn't rip them from warm meals and bamboo linen. For those who wander the sewers at night in search of answers and alternatives, this is as good as it gets. No more hiding, no more running away, no more feeling abandoned. They need me. They need somewhere to feel welcome.
And the ones you don't welcome? Those who try to question or resist, like Visnik, like me? You have no problem rejecting them, threatening them, installing gun turrets to ensure they can never pull back the curtain.
The guns exist only to protect the ideal. Even the most peaceful communities must be prepared to defend themselves.
This isn't a community. It's a magic trick. You've been hypnotizing people, selling them on some fantasy of what you wish the world was like.
Tavaush.
He tricked us? I don't understand.
None of it meant anything.
Please, don't leave. He can undermine me all he wants, but he can't change what it's like up there. The decommissioning, the segregation. They will round you up and catalog you. They will do worse.
People need to be guided. Now more than ever. All these things you're trying to run away from, trying to pretend away, no one should have to face them alone. But this isn't guidance. This is just replacing one totalitarian nightmare with another.
I went too far.
He preyed on us.
By a few thousand miles, yeah. And it's time to turn around now, Richard. Time to shut all of this off.
I don't understand. How?
I believe in what we were trying to do.
It's kind of sad, really, because this is one of those, like, classic instances of, like, the road to hell being paved with good intentions. Because,
We live in a world of brutality.
you know, obviously, he saw some heinous shit. And he tried to do what he could to mitigate it, but he went too far.
He tricked us, made us see things that were not real.
He snuck into our minds and fed us some visions of ourselves.
It's rough. But that is all of the side quests for the first part. So, with that out of the way, we can head to Golem City. Yep. God, I think this game is every bit the game that Mankind Divided was. But people, like, I remember, and I will cop to being somewhat guilty of this myself. I remember when this game came out, people gave it a lot of shit for the end, because it does kind of end abruptly. But I mean, if you actually think about it, the ending is fine, because the ending is like the entire game. Well, not the entire game, but like after what we're about to see, your objective is to go after someone, and then at the end of the game, you get that someone, and then it kind of ends there. I think what makes it, I think kind of what makes it a sour ending is the fact that clearly Eidos Montreal had a lot more in store for Deus Ex before Squeenix shoved them off to the fucking Avengers mind. So it really is a shame. It really is a shame. Because this game and Human Revolution are incredible. I really hope with Avengers taking a gigantic shit, that Eidos will be let back to working on Deus Ex. Or maybe we get lucky and like IO Interactive snags up Eidos Montreal or something. But yeah, I really want a sequel to this game, because this was great. This was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I remember when this game got announced, and I was really excited for it because I loved Human Revolution. And I remember it had a few controversies to sort of lead off its development cycle. Primarily, there were talk of like microtransactions and other stuff that, especially at that time, were real ugly, looked real bad for business. But it thankfully turned out to be a heaping hock of horseshit. So that was good. But yeah, it was quite concerning because I was worried that this game had gotten modern industry. And like, yeah, there were microtransactions in the game because you could buy like the tactical pack and the assault pack and everything like that. But the reason that they were forgivable is because they were entirely optional and did not intrude upon the game at all. In fact, the only way you could access that menu was at the main menu, I believe. So, yeah, but fuck, I love this game. It's one of my favorite games. I guess this would be Last Generation.
Daylight's wasting, boy. In case you haven't noticed. You good to go yet?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks.
God, I wish I had.
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
Like, if fucking a biotech company approached me tomorrow and was like, hey,
how far out
this is extremely
on
experimental and it could kill you, but if it works out, it'll
Not
be
many
really
spots
awesome.
I can
you want
set
to turn
her
your head
down.
Adam Jensen? I'd be like,
Go to preference.
fuck yeah, I do.
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say.
Turn me into a robot from the neck down. That's, yeah. And fucking Unilite Complex Golem City looks so fucking cool. It looks so Blade Runner. I guess actually it's probably more accurate to say it looks more Ghost in the Shell, but I fucking love like the modular house, like the stacked housing design, where the apartments are like the self-contained, like crates basically. Oh, it looks so fucking cool. It's like Kowloon Walled City.
Jensen,
Oh, it's so awesome.
still got all your parts together?
Fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? I was in Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
Fuck.
God, this is so cool. I love this part of the game. My dear Oscar, of course I forgive you. I wish I could be there to help, hold you and help you. Please hold on. There's always hope. Love, Mom. Yeah, Golem City is a really tragic story because, like,
You must submit to an identification scan.
it was sort of designed by Talos Rucker to be like an Og haven, basically, but it turned into it's kind of turned into a gulag, like its own gulag archipelago, basically. Because like as you can see, the conditions are horrific, and pardon me, and Augs have essentially been just sort of like quarantined here, more or less, is really the only way to put it. It's harrowing. What I like about it is the fact that it's very clearly informed by at least some level of historical knowledge about how the way people, especially inconvenient people like the Augs or whatever, have been sidelined in the favor of progress. It kind of reminds me a lot of the way Kulaks were taken out of the equation in Soviet Russia. It's brutal. And like, what's really great as well is the fact that, like, obviously Augs are an oppressed minority, but it isn't portrayed in such a way that's like preachy or self-indulgent or self-serving. There's a lot of like accuracy to the way that they're portrayed. Like, one of the great small details I love is in Prague. And actually, we just did that side mission, the gold ticket. The way that the ruling class will like constantly update stuff to force you to break the law, more or less. That way they have an excuse to get rid of you, because they'll be like, oh, you need a new permit, you need to do this, you need to do that, you're out of date. Why are you out of date, citizen? Are you problematic? We need to get you out of here, citizen. And then, like, they sort of give themselves license to persecute you because they control the rules and they change them to make you break them.
You probably saved a lot of lives by telling us this, Hanser.
It's really, it's fucking unsettling if you read history, because that's how it's always worked out. Like in every totalitarian regime, every authoritarian regime, because I would say that we haven't reached like full totalitarianism yet here in Deus Ex, but at least not in the world, but in the Utilic complex, it's definitely authoritarian. But
you people, now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan, or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
It's bad in Prague, and it's even worse here. What happened?
Have you no feelings? My husband and his brother, both augmented people like you, were beaten and taken away by the police. Tibor said he knew someone who could get us out of here. Is that supposed to be you?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushani asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something? Don't just stand there. They need help. Please.
yeah, so, but yeah, as I was saying, actually, I need to take a quick 10-minute break. I'll be back in a second. Alright. But yeah, as I was saying, actually I forgot my train of thought, but I know I was talking about how authoritarian regimes tend to update the rules further and further to force you to break the law. That way they have an excuse to kick you out. And I think it's really cool how good this game is at portraying that, because that's not something that's covered a lot. And if I'm not mistaken, there aren't any side quests in Golem City.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Golem, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's alright, I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
That's far enough, Clank. No one gets in the Narrows without the proper authorization, and you do not have it.
That's a catchy name for, what, a makeshift staging area for your Golem City op?
Aren't you a smart one? Tell you what, smart guy. Keep moving, or I'll make sure you regret it.
You're a real public relations disaster, you know that?
You Augs aren't doing so well at that, either.
Touche.
Come on, Aug. Want those shiny legs?
I don't have the Skrilla to bribe you even if I wanted to. But you know what? I do have a sixth sense for sneak holes.
Start looking through the database.
Convenient, but annoying that that doesn't make any noise. Like the immersion guy in me is like, why does that not make a noise?
Hey, brother, watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
I know. I spoke to your sister-in-law. She told me what happened.
Avila, is she all right?
It seems like she can take care of herself.
Yes, she can. You know, I can't help you. It's too dangerous now.
Must be something we can do. Maybe I can talk to the cops, get them to release you.
They won't talk to you. They're arresting everyone.
I don't think they'll arrest me. I can take care of it.
No. Please, that will just make it worse. They know who I am. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
Alright, Tibor, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker, or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Gallo. He imports items for Talos, neuropazine, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do him a favor. He likes favors.
That's something. Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Please, I know you don't owe me anything, but if you see my brother Dushan, help him. If anything happens to him, Adela will kill me.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'll see what I can do. Chicane, get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after...
Uh-oh. I think it might crash. Yep. Shit. Let's try again.
Chicane, get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Tim. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
So this is the go. Shh. Whoops. Let's hide out here for a second. While I'm here. Where's the double takedown? Cause I thought there was an AUG you could get that lets you take down the big guys. Whatever.
He disappeared. There's nothing here.
getting a lot closer than I would have wanted. We'll just load the autosave.
Chicane, get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in. Tell me you heard that.
Wow, thanks for throwing yourself and apparently dying. In such a convenient way.
I don't have any money, just leave me alone.
We aren't sharing our posy. Get your own. Who does he work for? Poor fool, they'll get it. You'll see.
Like the way I catch them looking at us. I don't tolerate.
You could do something about this.
Clear the area.
To lay down masses.
You hear that?
Keeping watch.
Mr. Jensen, this is Otar Botkovere. I hear you are in the Utulek complex.
Keeping tabs on me, Botkovelli?
It is time for that favor you owe me. There is a shopkeeper named Galwa in the Cetri markets. I want you to eliminate him.
I'm not in the assassination game.
How you take care of this problem is your business, but I expect you to keep your word.
You can't just walk away from me.
Yeah, I can. Gallo isn't here.
It's just not
No,
fair.
he's not.
I thought that having a baby would be the greatest day of our lives, but now...
I am mistaken.
Yeah, well, Tibor.
Listen, all you ever talk about is Samir. I made a mistake.
You don't how many times I need to go?
This is a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting any customers today, given the unpleasantness outside.
Are you Louis Galwa?
I am. If this is a referral, may I ask which of my customers was impressed enough to recommend me?
Tibor Sokol.
Ah, poor Tibor. But how may I be of service?
Let's see what you got first.
Let's see what you've got for sale.
I am at your service.
Credits are
When I spoke to Tibor, he said you can help me get into Ark territory, undetected.
What did he say, precisely?
That you bring supplies into Golem for Talos Rucker, under the radar.
Tibor should be more careful what he says, and to whom.
He also said you would probably ask a favor in return.
Yes, as it happens, I do have a need for someone like you. The police have confiscated some neuropazine of mine. They're keeping it in a storage locker at the entrance to the market.
So, for you to give me access, all I have to do is get your stuff back from cops who are aggressively anti-Hawk.
These are desperate times, unfortunately. And you do seem to be a very capable man.
If that's what it takes, fine.
Excellent. I will await your return. But before you go, might I interest you in making a purchase?
I'll be on my way for now.
Not through proper channels, as they say.
Rounded them up like terrified sheep.
Make sure they see you.
I happen to know where that's at, I believe.
Guess what I just learned? Right around here, there's a guy selling some...
Watch yourself.
If you're looking to take a piss, you can do it in the street like everybody else. If you're looking for Vyrzbolski, you can fuck off.
I'm not looking for either.
Well then, handsome. You must be looking to deal. My name's Entity, and I've got the sweetest tech in GC. How may I serve you?
When I walked in here, you mentioned someone named Wyrzbolski. Who is that?
My asshole Eggs. He used to run this place with me before he ran out. Thought you were one of his new friends.
With the kind of welcome you gave me, you must not think much of his new friends.
Don't get me wrong. Ark does a lot of good in the ghetto, but...
Your boyfriend fell in with Ark?
Eggs. And I get it, I guess. He always wanted to make a difference. Ark keeps a lot of people safe in here. Keeps them fed, clothed. They give a lot of people hope. I get that, but... I don't know. Something about organized anything scares the shit out of me.
You think Ark is dangerous?
No. I don't know. Maybe. Shit. Probably. But that's not what scares me. It's the collective, hive-minded mentality that freaks me out. It's why I stay away from religion. And book clubs. So, listen, we're getting to know each other here. Is there... something else I can do for you?
So how did you wind up dealing tech in Golem City?
All the brothels were full, so I had no choice but to fall back on an old hobby to make ends meet.
Which tech company was it that cut you loose?
Bobson Synthetics. I was a biocell designer. Then I wasn't. The incident fried some pretty delicate shit in my hand. Can't really do my best work anymore, you know, but... Hey, whatever. That's downer territory. I get by fine. What do you say we change the subject?
Show me what you've got.
Well, if you're going to make it sound naughty, I have no choice, do I?
Could you calm down?
Good looks and an eye for high-end tech. Mother did warn me. I'm hoping there's something else I can do for you?
Actually, Entity, I think I'll just show myself out.
Oh, sad face. Well, promise me you won't stay gone too long, darling.
You need to calm down.
zákonodárce a policejní okrsek na počátku roku, je možné, že za výbuchem mohou stát augmentovaní teroristé, nespokojení s prostým modelem licencování augmentací a relokačních programů. Jak řekl mluvčí státní policie Alexej Golem, celý svět pro samozřejmě sleduje.
Alright, so we need to get his merchandise. If I'm not mistaken. Merchandise. Guess I'm not.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
You get in here. Nobody need to know nothing. Revolver. I don't need a stinking revolver. Especially like custom. Dang, I bought that silencer because I was hoping I could slap it on the sniper rifle.
Je to tady jak na skládce.
Welcome back. Have you brought with you the article we discussed?
Here you go.
Excellent. In return, I will unlock the security door at the back of this room. Beyond that, you'll find a ladder which will take you where you want to go. Thank you for your assistance.
Pleasure was all mine.
Why you gotta be like that, huh? Welcome back. How may I help you this time?
Let's talk about the Diwali crime family.
Who are they?
They're the people running organized crime in Prague. Their second in command is a man named Otar Batkiveli. Heard of him?
No. I'm sorry, I haven't.
Well, that's too bad. I was hoping you could tell me why he wants me to kill you.
Shit! He wants me dead? Drug son of a bitch.
Sounds like you're starting to remember him now.
Yeah. Otar. He just slipped my mind for a moment.
That's not the only thing slipping.
Fine, smart guy. I work for Otar's boss, the head of the Diwali family, Radic Nikoladze. I spy on Otar's activities for Radic. Shit, I just realized. The other Pakyan, Konstantin, he died in the train station bombing.
You're thinking Otar wants to get the second spy, you, out of the way, and make a move against Radic.
I'm sure he'd love it. Those two have had their own private Cold War going on for years. But still, getting rid of me and Konstantin wouldn't be enough. Otar needs to gather more support in Prague and in Georgia.
But he could do it.
The only thing keeping him from consolidating his power is... Well, me? But you're not really planning to kill me, are you?
You know what? I never have liked this guy.
Sorry, Galva. I gave Otar my word.
Then let's get this over with.
Follow me! Down here, Hesse! Over! Got me! See you visit! Ah!
You want to keep moving?
Machiavelli, it's Jensen. Your problem in the Udalite complex has been taken care of.
Good. I look forward to hearing the details, but I will have to wait because I have other urgent matters keeping me busy at the moment. I will call you back shortly.
Jensen, getting lonely up here. Got an update for me.
Yeah, I discovered that favors are like currency in Golem City. We're back on track. I'm heading for an area called the Throat now. Should take me straight into Ark territory.
Good. I'll update Miller and do a flyby up ahead. Get you the lay of the land.
Copy that.
Let's just push on ahead. I don't really care about Tibor or his stupid
Victor,
brother.
we got one. Patrolling the market, just like you said it would be.
I got it, brothers. Now, let's see what we've got here. These little guys can be tricky. Every once in a while, one of them will go off, even if you...
Should have tried cutting the blue wire.
If only life was that simple. You are lost, brother? It looks like you might have taken a wrong turn.
You must be the welcoming committee.
I am Marchenko. And Marchenko, he is more of a guardian. Like the hound at the gates of hell. Yes.
I'm not real big on the classics.
That is a pity. What a man reads can tell you more about him than his face. Can I give you a little friendly advice?
Sure.
Go back. Go home. There is nothing for someone like you here.
How do you figure that? You don't know me.
I know this place up ahead. We call it the Throat. And sometimes those get cut, yes? When outsiders come wandering in where they should not.
I'll take my chances. I just want to see where Ark hides out.
We are not hiding from anyone.
Tell that to the cops down below.
Do not listen to police and all their bullshit about Ark. Those Slupotia pricks are everywhere. Breaking heads, making their mess, and we have to deal with it. Better watch yourself. They won't go easy on you either. Leash or no leash.
I'm not looking to get in the middle of that.
Oh, you think you will be a good little wrench and come through untouched, yes? He has eyes, but he cannot see.
It's not my fight.
It will be. One day soon. But for you, I think understanding will come too late. And then, no amount of fleshy hardware is going to keep you alive. You will end up spare parts in some harvester yard, meat on a butcher block.
But not you. You're gonna go down swinging. Take them all with you.
We won't be the ones who fall, brother.
What you're talking about, that's terrorism.
Easy. I thought we were just two men having a conversation, discussing the issues of the day.
Like your friend Rucker? I see him on the net. He feel the same way you do?
Ah, yes. Talos. He is a good man. Strong, intelligent, principled. You could learn a lot from him.
I admit he's got a way about him. He talks and people listen. But is that enough?
He is no politician, if that is what you mean. Rucker gave up an easy life for our cause. He lives the struggle, just like the rest of us.
I respect anyone with principles. But in my experience, that doesn't get you much when the storm comes down.
Well, as much as a political debate stimulates me, you are pushing my patience, and I have work to do. You have had your warning. Get out of here, while you still can.
If that was your recruitment speech, I gotta tell you, it sucked. The way I see it, after the bombing, tide's turning against you. ARC has made itself public enemy #1.
Yes, it may seem that way. For now. Until then, Sergei. Be careful in there, Shiny. Huh? Nasty rumors of a wrench getting scratches on his finish will scare the tourists away. Yes. We'll be seeing you.
Chicane, patch me through to Miller.
Give him a message. Patch you through. What am I, your fucking secretary now?
Jensen, I thought you were back on track.
I am. But I need you to run a name through iLink. Victor Marchenko. Got a feeling about this guy.
Fine. But remember, you're there for Rucker. If he's behind these attacks, everyone else will fall in line.
So, spoilers, but if you could probably have guessed that he's your BBEG, as it were. And this is a rarity in modern gaming. I really like it when you get to have conversations with the bad guy. Like actual full-on proper discussions. You don't get that a lot anymore, and it's a good thing to a degree to just have it be, you know, cut and dried. I'm the bad guy, you're the good guy, we don't need to talk type of deal. Like Dragon Quest XI did that because it's very archetypal. But man, there's something special about having a back and forth with the villain, and it's a shame that you don't get that a lot, because that's always fun, especially if it's done right.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Hey everyone, sick of me yet? Yeah, it's another email about a code change. If you want to cross the bridge without being cut in half, don't forget to deactivate the lasers. Code is 3354 for now. Trust me, I'm even more fed up with this than you are. You always say that, and yet they never are. got Apraxis. We'll go Apraxis. Yep. I want to start mainlining the hacking. There used to be a way, and there might be a way you can here. I think you might have. I think we'll have to go to Kohler to do like a respec, basically, because it would be great to have good hacking, but it's also great to have the other stuff that we have now. Also love how you can just punch padlocks off. Such a hilarious little detail to me. Maybe our key card. We'll have to do this the old-fashioned way, I guess. Actually, never mind. Can I just get to the top? Yeah, I can. I was gonna say, because there's a way you can do it.
Our principal topic tonight is unsurprising aftermath of the deplorable terrorist attack on the Rizika train station in Prague.
Yeah, yeah. And we actually might do it this way anyway for fun. Because if you don't get the key card, this is the only way up.
The police presence in the intellect complex has increased. Reports have reached my ears of unlawful searches, arbitrary arrests, and brutal violence.
See, I don't know how to feel about Rucker because, like, he has that feeling to me of like hippie commune leader, where he's like he's all broken up about it, but only because it makes him look good. I don't know. I just get a vibe off of him.
It is understandable that devotion should be running high, but there is absolutely no excuse for abusing innocent people. We demand that the members of the state police force and their civil commanders curtail their current behavior and begin conducting themselves in a fair and honorable fashion.
I guess the best way to describe Rucker, in my opinion, is he gives me the vibe of like a performance activist, where he wants to look good. That's always been the vibe that he's given me. I know his dialogue kind of betrays that he is legit, but I don't know. You just can't escape the fact that excuse me, that when I hear him talking and everything, it just, I don't know. It doesn't watch with me. Always take the long way around, especially when it involves stuff like this. I don't know what like the Utilite complex is such a great example of really good really simple level design, because it's not a difficult thing to do per se, but it's wrapped around itself. It's the best succinct way to explain it is if this level showed up in a Dark Souls game, people still wouldn't be shutting the fuck up about it. So.
That concludes our broadcast.
More like Dork Souls, am I right?
Until tomorrow. Remember that true patience, diligence, remaining firm, you will see a brighter future.
Hit me up. I guess this would be how people get to their houses. I don't know exactly how else they would. Oh boy, they're giving you a lot of ammunition, aren't they? Almost as if. Almost as if shit is gonna get real here soon. I don't know if it'll get that way.
Chicane, I'm in Ark territory now. That flyby show you anything?
First section seems to be a mass storage area. View ahead. Looks like Ark has repurposed it for living quarters. Or barracks, maybe.
Those two things have very different connotations, Chicane. Which is it?
Well, everyone in front of you is armed, so I'll let you decide.
Right.
Sokol, calm down.
Don't tell me to! Don't tell me to calm down. When they try to intimidate me, get me to bring them here, but I refuse.
Who?
Interpol. They're coming here.
The police know what happens to them when they come here.
Not the police. Interpol. I think they mean to arrest Talos.
Relax, Sokol. If Interpol needs to learn the same lesson we taught the police, we will be glad to teach them. We will go to any lengths to protect Talos. Now go. Go keep your eyes open, and we will handle Interpol together.
Oh yeah, this will take a while. First thing we're gonna do is deal with this asshole. He's clearly a traitor.
Sokol.
Boże, it's you.
We came to you in good faith, with good intentions, and asked for your help. When you backed out, I defended you, and this is how you repay me? Why?
You're right. It's true. But I had no choice. Can you keep my family safe? Can you guarantee that? No, of course not. So I do what I think is right, and if it costs me my life, at least I have done right. Can you say that?
I'm here to get answers and find out who's behind the bombing. If I succeed, maybe I can protect your family, and a lot more like it. All you've done is put more families in jeopardy.
You're right. I know it. Just go. Do what you came to do before I change my mind. Go.
Yeah, I know, but that's for lying to me. He's dead? Just from punching him, he's dead? I mean, yeah, look, it happens, but shit, it happened.
Too many sounds in this place.
Let's go take a look. Maybe a rat or
already begun packing supplies for me.
Definitely want to get through here quick and quiet, because otherwise this turns into a real bloodbath. So what we're gonna do, we'll make another one of these. Pop the biocells.
GM are clear. We've already begun packing supplies for me.
Chicane, you with me?
Thankfully, no. What's your progress?
I'm through the living quarters. Looks like I'm into some kind of operations area now. My gut tells me Rucker's gonna be above all this, someplace high, indefensible.
Better find an elevator then.
Yeah, thank you for that sage wisdom. Yeah, let's keep working on it. Yeah, that will be useful in the future.
Update you with extraction coordinates when I have them. Chicane out.
He is different lately. He used to visit the other districts, walk around.
What if we did blow up Rosika?
Get in trouble.
Shit, there's nothing.
That's right. Thinking about going on these guys, but actually, you know what? I think I've always done it quietly, so let's do something. Much for the hippie comedy. You like smoke grenades, don't you?
Come on, Psycho hit me!
Chicane, you with me?
Thankfully, no. What's your progress?
I'm through the living quarters. Looks like I'm into some kind of operations area now. My gut tells me Rucker's gonna be above all this, someplace high and defensible.
Better find an elevator then. I'll update you with extraction coordinates when I have them. Chicane out.
We'll do stealth. Or we'll try to do stealth.
What if we did blow up this thing? Channels would allow that? Probably not, no. But if we ever get the feed, we are being trained.
In my experience, if you can't tell if your organization did or did not do a terrorist attack, you may have fallen into the wrong trap. But of course, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
Chicane, I'm moving in on Rucker's position. You got those coordinates yet?
I'll transmit them as soon as I've finished my coffee.
Don't leave me hanging, Chicane.
You just worry about getting our man. Be careful. He's dangerous.
We'll see.
Front Talos Rucker.
I'm unarmed.
I'm sure you'll understand if I don't take your word for it.
You're clearly very skilled. I want to thank you for holding yourself in check on the way in. My friends only want to protect me, but there's been too much bloodshed already.
You don't seem surprised to see me.
I'm not. After the train station attacks, I knew it was only a matter of time before they sent someone. Please, sit.
This isn't a social call, Rucker. I'm here to take you in.
Our mandate is to fight for the rights of the augmented. Communicate our message, offer assistance. The Ark is a non-violent organization.
All right, then this should be easy. Come with me, answer our questions, and we'll have you back here in plenty of time to film your next sermon.
I'm not a fool. If I surrender now, I'm never coming back. Once you have me, you intend to make me disappear. But I will not make Solzhenitsyn's mistake. My people and I will resist you.
I thought you were a pacifist.
I am. But I'm more than a leader. I'm a symbol. That is why you wish to erase me. If martyrdom is the only way to remain a symbol, then even my death is preferable to my evaporation.
If I have to bring you in by force, I will. And your people will try to stop me. And neither of us wants anyone to get hurt, so come along peacefully. You have my word. I will do everything I can to see that you are treated fairly.
You cannot speak to me of peace or fairness. Not when your masters hide in the shadows, manipulating, controlling, murdering without the courage to proclaim their convictions in front of the rest of the world.
Come off it, Rucker. You've been preaching pacifism for years from your ivory tower. Now all of a sudden your convictions are really being tested, and you're tossing them away.
No, that's... Let me explain. The augmented peoples of the world have been stripped of their power. There are so few advocates remaining. The cause needs people like me to stem the tide of hatred before all humanity drowns in it.
Humanity is sick, Rucker. That's what happens in the wake of panic and murder. The world needs time to heal, but that won't happen if we don't get a break from the chaos.
All humanity may be sick, but the augmented are being treated like a cancer to be excised and destroyed. This is a very precarious time for the movement. These attacks are making everything worse for us. My leadership position within ARC is being threatened, and I suspect the two might even be connected. Please, go back to your people. Tell them to give me 48 hours so I can attempt to resolve the internal conflict.
I'm sorry. If I go back empty-handed, I'll just be replaced. Probably by someone more eager and less sympathetic. Coming in now is honestly the best thing you can do for everyone.
Yes. I suspect you are right. But can you understand this? If you were to take me from here, you would be responsible for more than my death. You would be responsible for my effacement, the ruination of the Augmented Rights Coalition, and the perversion of everything it stands for.
The bottom line hasn't changed. If you come with me willingly, there won't be any violence. You now have the choice. Choose the non-violent path, or you are the one betraying the cause.
I cannot watch any more of my people die. Not on my account. You have asked me to trust you, and so I will. Before we leave together, there's something I must show you. I suspect there's a power struggle brewing within our organization. Some people inside ARC are less committed to our ideals.
Are you trying to tell me you know who's responsible for the bombings?
I have only suspicions, and until recently, not even that. The evidence I have begun collecting is meager, but I give it to you. This is the key card for the security door. The evidence is inside.
Why give it to me? Why not keep it, present it at your interrogation?
Because if my suspicions are correct, and I am seen leaving here with you willingly, I may not survive to present my evidence. Somewhere down there, hiding in plain sight, is your real terrorist. I was trying secretly to find out who is responsible.
Rucker? Chicane, Rucker is dead.
Come again.
I'll fill you in when I see you, which is where exactly?
There's some greenhouses near your position. Below them is a clearing. That's where I'll be. Chicane out.
Yeah, Rucker's death is brutal. And I like the reference to Solzhenitsyn. And he's saying not making Solzhenitsyn's mistake, because Solzhenitsyn was captured by the Communist Party and thrown in the Gulag for years. But yeah, he gets a raw deal because, I mean, again, he kind of gives me the vibe of, like, performative activist, but, I mean, very clearly, he actually is committed, and that's just me having a vibe. But it is rough, the way he goes. What do I want to spend these on? I think for now we'll get. Actually, you know what? We'll get Icarus.
Blinded our accusers. And although I know that many of you are fearful in the wake of such violence, I urge you.
Devil Orchid ASAP to maintain cover. Yeah, the Devil Orchid is what killed him. Because it basically, like Darrow's thing that he released at the end of Human Revolution, it basically just causes Augs to go haywire, and it's Aug poison basically. It's not pretty. We will use a multi-key. This is unfortunately the sad reality of a lot of revolutionary groups is you get a bunch of people who end up carrying water for extremists. Because it's easier for an extremist to peddle their ideas through an organization that most people are okay with.
Nothing to report, eh?
The situation can easily slip away from you.
So, and this is why we get Icarus. Because it makes traveling a lot faster. Boy, that camera didn't know what to do.
Pacifism is not the answer, then don't.
A lot of goddamn good Rucker being dead is going to do for us. Your orders were to bring him in.
I fully intended to.
Then how did this happen?
You tell me, because I get the feeling I'm being set up.
Set up for what?
It's pretty convenient. Rucker drops dead just as I show up. Whose call was it to send me in there?
If I was setting you up for anything, it was for success. Did I send you in there because you're augmented? Yeah, I did. But I also sent you in there because I believe you're the best we've got. Frankly, I'm offended you'd think anything else. Was it Rucker that got this in your head? What the hell did he say to you?
He said he had evidence that could prove Ark was being manipulated.
Now we're onto something. Do you have it?
I think I usually always keep it for Vega, so yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, I've got it.
What is this? Whose is this?
It's an email received by someone inside Ark. It's cryptic, but it reads like activation orders to me. As for whose it is, when we get back on Victor Marchenko?
The name you wanted me to run through iLink? It came up empty. Why?
If Rucker is right and someone inside Ark is taking orders from outside the group, I think Marchenko could be the guy.
Rucker could have sent this mail himself, but maybe Chen can backtrace the IPs, find out who's talking to who. Christ. What a mess. You know word of Rucker's death is going to spread, don't you? And when that happens, the head of state police assures me Golem City will become a war zone. We can't let that happen. I hope we're good on juice, Chicane, because I need a ride. As for you, Agent...
I still have a case to solve, and I know exactly where to start, Director. Smiley's had more than enough time to analyze that DSD I gave him.
The one you took from Ruzika?
I'll check in with him, see what's on it. After that, I'll go where the evidence takes me. I intend to make sure the right people are brought to justice for this. whether they're augmented or not.
Get a move on, before this case gets any colder. And keep me in the loop. Let's go, Chicane.
Okay, yeah, so Golem City went to shit. It did not go as we would have liked it to, but it's because of the Illuminati. Turns out Alex Jones was right the whole time. So what are we going to do from here?
Tell us Rucker's dead.
What?
Poisoned, I think.
Holy shit, man. Rucker was the voice of the Augmented. People loved him for it. When word of this hits, Prague is gonna explode.
And the whole world's watching. Listen, Miller's gone to meet with state police. Could be our chance to determine his loyalties.
He lives near TF-29. You want us to search his apartment?
Not us. Me. You keep digging into that Versalite break-in. And see what the Collective can dig up on a Viktor Marchenko. If I'm right, and Rucker was poisoned, all three might be connected. Jensen out.
Adam, you there? You're not gonna believe this. Vadim Orlov is in Prague.
You're kidding.
I wish I were. 6 months ago, he got an augmented expert's visa and has been coming and going periodically ever since. Border Control logged him in this morning.
Right, from 6 months ago. Where's he staying?
In the Lilioma Courtyard Apartments on Lavani Street, 2nd floor.
I'll check it out.
Where's that Jensen? It is not that one I have another delicate
I thought we were even, Tom.
We will be even when I say so, my friend. Now then, do business. You will meet Mrs. Godless, the owner of the Red Queen. I understand she has a problem named Dominique.
Let's get this straight. I'm not a cleaner for the Diwalis. Why don't you send one of your own?
Why? Because I am telling you to do it. But don't mention killing. Just meet with Godless and find your manners. She's a powerful woman.
City run by criminals and scum. Nothing suspicious here. The whole department is corrupt. Hate to see what these hogs have done.
Alright, so yeah, bit of an explosion for side mission stuff. And I'm thinking about, because I know I said I wanted to stream until 2, but I might cut it short, that way I can go get lunch and such. That way I have time to get lunch before work and stuff like that. And this actually feels like a pretty good place to stop, because it was the whole of the Golem City stuff, and it's putting us right on the precipice of a bunch of stuff to do. The side missions for Otar Cavelli, and the mystery augs and everything. So we are probably going to call it here. Save, because this game is bad about saving. And yeah, having a lot of fun with this. Cannot wait to get back into this, and I will see you guys sometime later.